it's Marissa. Thanks for coming back to see me. This is week 91, here to give you an update of what I've been up to. Sorry I did not check in last week. Things have been crazy stressful at work, and it's just been like nuts, and I ran out of time, and I almost ran out of time this week. I barely did not make this video, but I find that when I do these videos, it helps keep me on track. So that's why I'm here. Anyway, just to give you a little bit of an update. Oh, I've been so stressed, work has been crazy, and it's really throwing me off my game, I have to say, unfortunately. I did okay with my Weight Watcher tracking and everything last week. I made it to Zumba once last week. This week I missed Zumba. I signed up for a new dance class on Tuesday nights, never made it to that for the second week in a row, and I fell apart yesterday with my Weight Watcher points for the week. So I decided to take it with a grain of salt, learn from the experience, and just start back up again tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but you know what? My head's not in it today. And I have to just kind of go with the flow a little bit. Not every week is going to be your best week, and I'm not going to sit here and beat myself up about it, because really, what is that going to achieve? But all the stress, for the most part, is gone now. We have a huge event every year for work, and it's like our huge, kind of like our spotlight event for our department, and it's a big thing, and yeah, a lot of stress, but it's over. It was successful, and yesterday I had to do another little project type thing, execute a demo type deal, and that was giving me a little bit of anxiety, but that went off without a hitch, so I'm very glad that's over with. So now I can breathe a sigh of relief. I did have one non-skill victory though this week. At this event for work on Wednesday, I saw so many people that I hadn't seen in a while, work colleagues and such, people that I, could run into in the building, but just haven't, or they haven't seen me since last year. And a lot of people just saw me and were like, oh my gosh, wow, you've really transformed since I've seen you. Some people I hadn't seen like in a year. And of course, I went right into my whole, well, I'm not at goal, I still have about 14 pounds to lose. I mean, I don't understand why I just can't shut my mouth and say thank you. I mean, I annoy myself sometimes. So I went through this whole thing, and this person I was saying this to said, where are you going to lose it? Why do you want to lose more weight? Where are you going to lose it? And I was just like, are you kidding? Like, no one would ever say that to me. Like, that is something that I've said to people before who I thought were thin, who were trying to lose weight, and I kind of think maybe I don't need to lose more weight. Maybe I just need to tone. I don't know. I'm still gonna do what I'm doing. I'm still moving ahead. Maybe, if I get back to the flow with my exercise, which my goal next week is to do all 3 of my classes, get back into my Jillian, and go from there. So, some weeks are better than others. What can I tell you? I want to turn the tables a little bit. I didn't want to just make the same recycled video. I feel like I kind of been doing that a lot, being redundant lately. So I noticed that there were a couple of tag games going on, so I'd like to participate because I think those can be kind of fun. The one I saw today was from Pierce Cub 32 and from It's Karen Yo. I'm not sure who started that. There are 2 people that I just recently started watching. They're doing great, and I thought this was a superb list of questions to kind of reflect upon, because I guess there are some things I just haven't really thought of in all this time. I am 21 months out of surgery, headed into my 2 years, so it's all going kind of fast. This is week 91. It's just going by at a really fast pace, so I think now is kind of a cool time to do these questions. It'll be kind of fun, and I would like to hear from all of you if anybody's interested in playing this tag game along. I'm just going to pass it, keep going forward with it. So let's start with number 1. When was your surgery? I had gastric bypass Roux-en-Y surgery on September 13th, 2010. I had it done laparoscopically. Number 2, what is your favorite physical asset regardless of weight? Probably my smile, because I don't think that's changed through everything, I've always had the same smile. I'm happy. I'm a happy person, so it kind of reflects in that. So number 3, what clothing sizes did you start at, and current size if you want to share that? My biggest size was a 28, and I was wearing like a double X top. Currently, I'm in a large, sometimes a medium top, medium, it just depends like how it's cut. Pant size is either a 14 or a 12, goes either way. Today I was wearing a 14 and they were kind of loose, so I guess it just depends on the brand. Let's see. Number 4, favorite food before and after. My favorite food is pizza. It was my favorite food before. I still love pizza. I'm human. I'm not, you know, I'm a real person. I still enjoy pizza occasionally. But obviously not to the extent that I used to love it. I really love fruit a lot more fresh produce than that. I didn't really ever get into that before I had surgery, so I stay away from a lot of refined carbs and stuff like that. So even though pizza is all refined, you know, white flour and stuff, occasionally it's okay, but I'm talking like everyday kind of stuff. I still enjoy my Greek yogurt. I love fresh fruit. I still have to really push myself to eat vegetables though, to be honest with you. Okay, number 5. What is your biggest non-scale victory? Probably just fitting in booths comfortably, fitting in my car, having the seatbelt fit and not be like, oh my God, I'm gonna bust out of this thing. Little things that you just don't think about when you don't have a weight problem, like how many stairs am I gonna have to go up to get someplace, or how far do I have to walk? I mean, sorry, it was my phone. Those are just things that you think about, and that's a big non-scale victory for me. Number 6, what week video of yours has been your favorite? Definitely, I have to say my week 52, my year video, because that kind of really put things all together for me. It told my entire story of how I got to be who I was and the person that I was transforming into today. That's personally my favorite video, and it was really fun to make too. So number 7, what was your highest and lowest weight? My highest weight the day of surgery was 374 pounds. My lowest weight I've seen has been 193. I don't know, I'm trying to get to 187. I'm still not anywhere near that now, but I'll get there. I mean, you shouldn't say not anywhere near. I act like I'm 100 pounds away. I'm not. I just need to keep focused. Okay, number 8. The last time you were at a healthy weight? Probably grade school. I don't know. I'm still considered overweight or obese right now, which sucks. I think when I do get to my goal weight, I'll actually be out of that dangerous BMI, as they say. So, I got a little ways to go. What is your goal weight? 187, 185, something like that. So, closing in on it, hopefully. Number 10, how do you feel your relationships are, friends and romantic, before versus after? I'm lucky enough to have had a very good core group of friends that have supported me, and of course my family, but friends-wise before, and they've stuck by me through this whole thing. I think I got rid of the toxic people in my life way before I had surgery, so that turned out to be a really wise decision. I guess it could have been something I was just preparing for, you know, not even realizing it, to get rid of those people. I sometimes say, you know, you got to put, you know, when you get to a certain point, it's like you got to throw these people in the sifter and, you know, like a sifter, see what shakes out and what sticks. Those are your real people right there. You know, because sometimes people are going to fall through. You just got to let them go. Relationships. Oh God, I mean, that's just, it's like night and day. I wasn't even really open to relationships in the last like 3 or 4 years prior to my surgery. I just kind of like shut myself off from that. That to me wasn't even something that was on my radar. Happily, I've been in a wonderful relationship for the past year with the love of my life, and I know he watches, so hi honey. But you know, that was something that came along in my journey. Was I planning for that? Absolutely not. I wasn't even considering dating because I didn't want to go through the anxiety of dating on top of, you know, having to explain to somebody that, yeah, I've had weight loss surgery, I've lost massive amounts of weight, I didn't used to look like this. You know, nobody wants to be judged, and it was like a shot in a goal. It was just like finding a diamond in the rough when I met my wonderful boyfriend, because I decided last May that I was going to give it a shot, go online, start dating. I just used to kind of like think about doing it, and I would always, you know, shy away. So I decided to do it, and first date I went on, I met him, and that was, it all happened very just kind of like very naturally. I felt very comfortable with him, and you know, he found out on our second date that I had gastric bypass surgery, simply because I wasn't eating a lot, and he said, well, you haven't finished your dinner, and I said, actually, I can't eat anymore because I've had weight loss surgery. And he was like, oh, okay. And I said, yeah. And he's like, I just thought you were being a girl, doing that girl thing where girls don't eat. Yeah, because, you know, I don't eat or anything. And he obviously knows I love to eat. So, you know, that wasn't something that I was willing to like talk about right off the bat. But you know what? I'm glad it came up in our second date, because then I didn't have to worry about it anymore. So I am just truly, truly blessed in so many ways. And he is definitely one of the blessings that's come along in my life, and would never happen if I wouldn't have had weight loss surgery, simply because I wasn't open to a relationship. And he one time said to me he wishes that we had met sooner. And I said he was living out of the country for the past 4 years before he returned last year. And I was not out and about dating. So I said, honey, I never would have met you. I was too busy having like rendezvous with the pizza man, pretty much, you know, staying in my apartment, you know, shielding myself off from the world. So no, we never would have met. So everything in due time. I think we met at the perfect time in our lives, and I'm just really happy. For the first time, I'm like in a legitimate like relationship where it's like mutual and just respect and love, and he truly is like my best friend and top everything else, and that's just awesome. I never thought that would happen. Let's go back to the list. Okay, number 11, favorite exercise. I find that I love Zumba, and I do enjoy my Jillian Michaels cardio DVDs, even though they're hard. I'd definitely say Zumba though first. Number 12, do you ever regret your decision? Absolutely not. This is definitely the best thing I could have ever done for myself. No, I'm grateful every day, every single day that I did this, and I survived it, because it was scary and I was afraid, but I'm so glad I did it. 13, what kind of surgery did you have or are you going to have? I had gastric bypass, Roux-en-Y surgery, laparoscopically. I already had my brachioplasty, arm lift, there you go, and I'm done having surgery. Number 14, are you a dumper? No, I'm not a dumper. I can overeat, then I get like, you know, I want to like, you know, I just feel real full, but I don't actually like get like foamies or sweat or like hot or just get, I don't get like that, which can be unfortunate. Number 15, do you think food was your addiction? I don't know if it was an addiction, but I definitely like misused food. I just didn't have enough of, what is that noise? I heard someone outside. I just didn't use it for the right reasons. I was just eating, you know, not even thinking, not even paying attention to nutrition, certain, you know, things that are really important. So I think towards the end, it just became like a comfort. I ate when I was happy, I ate when I was sad, I ate when I was bored, and that's no good. Number 16, has anyone not recognized you? Yes. I went to a wedding in April, and I ran into real distant relatives that I haven't seen probably since I was like 15. Now, I don't expect them to like recognize me. I look obviously different. Who looks exactly the same, you know, from when they were 15. But I went up to this person. I said, "Oh my gosh, it's so great to see you," and they're like, "Who are you?" I mean, they literally did not know who I was, and a little part of me was really sad because I was so happy to see them, and they were kind of like, "Oh," like I told them like who my parents were, and they're like, "Oh, we just saw your brother," and I'm like, no one recognized me. So yeah, that was, but I mean, mostly it's been cool, but that kind of like made me a little bit sad, but I got over it. It's okay. 17, are you a happier person? I think so. You know, I don't get brought down by the everyday physical struggles of being an obese person that I faced so many times before. Things that just sad. You just didn't want to go outside because you hated the way you looked and you just felt physically terrible. So I'm happier just to be healthier. Oh my goodness, I lost my place. Okay, number 18. People you have to watch every week. I have people that I love to watch every week. I mean, anybody on my subscribers list, I watch your video. I'm really inspired by A New Life. She is great. I see so many parallels in our journey, and she's very positive and she's very insightful, and I always take so much from her videos. Recently I started watching Miss Janie here. She's wonderfully positive. I mean, what a wise person and just so much reflection. I like to watch Losing Pounds 89. I think she's a trip. I really enjoy her videos. Jen, she's great. Smiley Cat 81, Erin, she has been posting as often, but I've watched Erin's journey for a very long time. I'm very inspired by Massage Goddess, Diva Tanya. That's somebody that really, really like made me realize that this could be a life-saving, you know, life-altering surgery, and I think she's amazing. There are so many people I love to watch. I'm just rattling this off the top of my head. I mean, anybody I interact with, I respect you, and I find you to be so encouraging, and you know, watching your videos definitely lifts my moods up. I definitely have my low moments, but even like your feedback, I mean, that can just turn me around. Like I have a low moment, and I, you know, again, want to thank you for your support as always. Number 19, any anniversary twins within a week? I don't know. 20, some non-scale goals. God, I don't really have any non-scale goals, because I hate to make it seem like, oh, I want to wear size 10. Maybe that'd be cool, but I don't know. Maybe to run a marathon or walk a marathon. Like run, no, walk. Walk. Who am I kidding? I can't run. Maybe walk something like a little mini marathon or something like that. I have to think more about that one. And 21, are you addicted to the scales? No. My first year of out of surgery, I weighed in every week religiously, and then after about my surgery, my date was in September, probably after the first of the year. That's also when I kind of disappeared a little bit, but I kind of shied away from the scales. And now I'm feeling really good. I kind of just celebrate like my little victories, like how my clothes are feeling, if I'm moving a lot, and I kind of weigh in maybe every other week. Just because I know I can get too obsessed with it, and I don't like that. So you got to kind of do what works for you. For me, it's kind of a dangerous zone. I'm not sure where to go with that. But anyway, now you know a little bit more about me and my weight loss journey, and how this weight loss has affected my life in every which way. I mean, if you followed me up to this point, you know it hasn't always been a bowl of cherries, but I make the most of it, and I am forever grateful for the journey and for where I came from. And thanks for your support, always reaching out to me. And yeah, I don't have enough to say. Like, I'm really grateful to the community and just the great group of people that are here, because it's really helped me. It's kept me accountable. This is part of my therapy, I believe, and I enjoy doing it. So I will be back next week, and thanks for watching, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.